Very good. Okay, very good.
150.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021, episode number 631. I'm Will. We got Pat, Mark, and Wes. Full house today. Fellas, how you doing? You ready?
Good morning.
Ready for this podcast?
Oh, you are with your helmet on already.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, we'll just jump straight into it. I was going to bullshit a little bit, but you can't see me right now probably. But if you could, you'd see that I'm wearing the space helmet. I'm in the Space Mountain space helmet because we have a big space story to lead off the show, fellas. Did you know that? Did you hear anything about it?
If we're gonna go over outfits real quick, I'm wearing my weed hat for the Dirty Jurors, who legalized. The governor signed the legal weed today, so they're officially legal today.
And it looks, it's a nice weed hat.
And I'm wearing my stocks shirt. Shout out to the Patreon page, making money over there.
That's right. Hardfactor.com to check out the merch.
You told me to buy naked, and I lost $800.
Listen, you bought it after the
Yeah,
big,
it's all
the
about
big
timing.
thing.
It's all about timing, Beeve. Come on. You know, you're a stock connoisseur. You know that.
Don't listen to
Wes
me.
was-
That's the first. That's a silly mistake. Don't listen to me.
You know that.
Buy low, sell high.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Well,
Take my golf bets, not my stock tips.
fellas, don't worry, because I got the space helmet on. We're taking it not only to the moon, but to Mars. Okay, so don't worry about those losses. We're going all the way to Mars. So let's just hop into it. I'm celebrating today. I'm going to warn you that this clip that I'm going to play you is very long, but it's historic. And you guys, you need to be able to see this and experience it for the full thing. I also want you to note a couple of things before I play this clip, which is NASA finally released the full color video and sound that goes along with it of the landing last Friday. What was it, Friday? Thursday? I forget. The 18th is when it landed, but the 22nd is when the video came out. So this is the coolest thing I've seen NASA do in my whole life. And also, this is crazy. Yeah, well, I mean, think about this. When you listen to this video, how crazy easy it sounded for them to land a car on an alien planet.
You ever had Tang?
Well, that's just drinking a drink you could drink in space. This is actually landing a car
You ever
on
used
the
a
surface of Mars.
Ever used a cell phone?
That's
Yeah,
not as crazy
You ever
to me.
flown?
Yeah.
Those are all crazier to you than landing a car on Mars?
You ever see a little movie
More
that
important.
called
Far more important to me.
Have you ever seen Ted Lasso?
Apollo 13?
You ever use the internet?
Yeah.
Well, I disagree with those comparisons wholehearedly. And also, final thing to note, listen to this guy's nose whistle on the NASA horn here. So here we go.
Indicate chute deployed.
Navigation has confirmed that the parachute has deployed, and we are seeing significant deceleration in the velocity. Our current velocity is 440 meters per second at an altitude of about 12 kilometers from the surface of Mars.
Heat shield set.
Perseverance is now slowed to subsonic speeds, and the heat shield has been separated. This allows both the radar and the cameras to get their first look at the surface. Navigation, current speed is about 30 meters per second, altitude of about 300 meters off the surface of Mars. We have started our constant velocity accordion, which means we are conducting the about to conduct the sky crane maneuver. Sky crane maneuver has started. About 20 meters off the surface.
We're getting signals from MRO. Tango Delta.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the sands of time.
Yeah, did you see that? That was pretty sweet, right?
That was awesome.
Nevada?
That was Mars. Nice try, Wes. Looks like Nevada, but it's
You
Mars.
narrating it?
That was Mission Control.
He wants to know for the listeners why what
I
we're
said
going
a
to do
few
with that
things.
3 minute. Okay.
No, that was a 1
nose
minute
whistle.
and 15 seconds.
That
and
nose whistle was pretty fierce.
That was a nose whistle you can listen to. Also, that's history, Pat. Can you calm down? Not everything is somebody screaming on a radio for 2 seconds. This is fucking history. This is us landing on the surface of Mars, and you're upset because it wasn't vivacious enough for you.
It looked pretty cool. It was an HD.
Telling me to calm down?
What I'm saying, this is great. This is great stuff, and you're just poo-pooing it. You don't care about Mars. You don't care about space
Yelled at
exploration.
by a guy in a fake helmet.
Well, Beef's too cool for it, guys. This is just some nerd shit. Just some nerd shit landing a rover on the red planet. Who would give a fuck about that? Too cool to care. Nice.
Blood pressure meter in here.
Too cool to care, Beef. Nice. Doesn't care about the Mars lander. Well, I'm excited that they're finally sending us HD video of the red planet. Looks great. For those who did enjoy the video, what'd you think? Wes, Mark?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Beautiful imagery. It was like we were there. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was fucking awesome. It was the slingshot thing we described that they were going to land. If you've been listening along, we've been telling you how they're going to do it. They send the rover down towards, and there's like this slingshot deal that's like making it softly land at a very slow pace.
It was like an umbilical cord, like the strings from Death Stranding. Yeah.
They just sent a rocket into space and then just slap the car straight down on the planet.
So what's next? Now we have HD audio and video. What are they expecting?
Yeah, they released some HD sounds, or what? No, not HD sounds, but just sounds.
Well,
microphone sounds off the surface of Mars. I'd play it, but it's just wind. It's just a windy.
It just sounds like that
planet.
guy's nose whistle times a million.
Exactly. So that's not.
I'm sorry. It wasn't really.
We know you're not
footage of
impressed.
Mars.
All right. What do you mean? That is.
It was
footage
the
of
landing.
Mars. Yeah, it's
I
want to
see, like,
on Mars,
dunes
on the surface of Mars. You didn't
and,
see him
like,
when it was coming down.
You saw
from
the color
aerial
of
view?
Mars, though. Like you saw the actual sand on Mars. It was granular.
Yeah, and there was multiple
that was cool.
there was multiple hills and valleys and stuff that you saw from the high up video when it's coming down.
I mean, could have watched Total Recall.
All I've seen is drawings, or like Total Recall. Like that was actual Mars.
Okay, well, Percy, that's the Perseverance's nickname, guys. Percy.
It wasn't
Just
as
give him a
cool
chance.
as the fake footage that they released over the weekend. That's for sure.
The fake footage was doctored, though, Wes. That was now you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
wish
what
they
they-
wouldn't have told me.
Yeah. Doctored it right up like a new set of
Well,
tits.
it was
That's
what it was is it was video that was made
Better.
out of still images of Mars from the Curiosity rover, and then plus fake sounds.
They got a lot. I mean, they're still not doing as good. Is
The
all I'm
fake
saying.
sounds were way better than the real sounds of Mars. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's all we got.
What were the fake sounds? It was like
It was like a haunting,
was-
a haunting. Wind.
gasping for breath. Even the robot.
What? When do we get
Percy a
more?
chance.
They've been up there like a week.
No, they've been up there a weekend. All right, it takes some time to get these HD shots down. All right, it's a whole planet away. You got to give Percy a little bit of time to operate, and he's going to get some good. Or she. I don't know.
I think something's gone wrong.
Going to get some good results.
That's all we got.
I'm with Pat. I think maybe something has gone wrong. I've always said there's life up, like monsters up on Mars. We might find out soon enough.
That's the best thing I've ever seen NASA doing in my entire life. You guys poo-pooing it. I mean, enjoy that outlook on life. Enjoy that. If you think that's not great,
I still think the Verizon satellite launch is better.
All right, let's come down to earth for a
Wait,
story,
like
guys.
cell phones? Yeah.
Come on down to
Cell phones are
earth.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, this is really cool.
all right.
Yeah, okay. The U.S. federal prison system is about to have the ability to save on its heating bill, and that's because it's about to get a whole hell of a lot hotter as the beauty queen wife of drug king El Chapo Guzman was arrested yesterday on international drug trafficking charges in the least surprising arrest since Matthew McConaughey was arrested for playing naked bongos. We all knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when, Check this lady out. She's a looker. 31-year-old Emma Cornell Esburro.
Now I see why he kept trying to escape.
Right, yeah. She was picked up at the Dulles International Airport in our hometown on Monday evening and charged with participating in a conspiracy to distribute cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, marijuana, and importing it into the Estados Unidos. She's also been accused of helping with El Chapo's elaborate prison escape back on July 11th of 2015, where he fled nude through a tunnel that had been dug underneath the shower of his Mexican prison cell.
When he got back to her, he didn't want to waste a second of taking off clothes. He had to be naked already.
Yeah. And when you think about it, is that impressive, though, really? I mean, come on.
The
This is the
prison
kind of
escape
story you see every day.
beats the shit out of NASA. For damn sure.
How
Kinda
many people?
ingenuity.
Do you think, how many like close what are the lieutenants, sergeants, whatever? How many people has El Chapo had killed because they just looked at his wife? So many, right?
You don't look at her.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, you come in with a blindfold when you're dealing with her. That's what you do.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of skin knees. Apparently, guys, Emma had been under investigation for more than 2 years, and she was a mainstay at El Chapo's 2019 trial in Brooklyn, where he got life in prison and simultaneously figured out who he should murder next. Remember that?
Yep.
Just a total murder festival, guys. She's set to face a judge today, and yeah, that's about it. We'll find out more, but she's in jail.
Didn't El Chapo put a hit on Trump too? Didn't he put like a $50 million bounty on him or something at one point? Years ago, like 2017, 2016?
I think he did that to Cruz, didn't he?
He put a, yeah, maybe it was, I thought it was Trump, maybe it was Ted Cruz. He put like a huge bounty on U.S. politicians. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if he sent it through the mail. And if he did, I hope he used stamps.com. Let's face it, guys, taking trips to the post office is probably not how you want to spend your time. No. And that's why I recommend mailing and shipping online at stamps.com. Stamps.com allows you to mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer, send letters, ship packages, and pay a lot less with discounted rates from USPS, UPS, and more. Stamps.com has saved businesses thousands of hours, tons of cash. More cash than El Chapo can shake a stick. Actually, no, he's got billions and billions and billions. But I don't know. Stamps, maybe. Guys, but with stamps.com.
Yeah, it got seized potentially.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Tons of it. You get the services of the post office and UPS all in one place, plus big discounts. Can't beat it. I love stamps.com. I use it to print postage all the time. I print stamps on there. I got a little scale. I print package slips. Post office is dead to me since stamps.com.
Speaking of seizing, the post office seizes your time, especially if you go at a busy hour. You can't get that time back.
You don't want that. E2 Brute. Guys, simply use your computer to print off any official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send it. Once your mail's ready, you just schedule a pickup or you drop it off or you just throw it. I like to throw it in my just in my outgoing mailbox. With stamps.com, you can get discounts up to 40%. That's insane. Not to mention stamps.com is just a fraction of the cost, right? So can't beat it. Stop wasting time going to the post office. Use stamps.com instead. And there's no risk with our promo code HARDFACTOR. That's one word, promo code HARDFACTOR. You get a special order that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. Excuse me? I paid for mine. You could get one for free. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the homepage, type in hard factor. That's one word, hard factor. That's stamps.com, promo code hard factor. Never go to the post office again.
I won't.
Yeah.
Who needs it?
More likely to go to Mars, right, Will?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you sign up for the colony, Emperor Musk is taking souls.
Do you think Will's going to, like, sabotage us? He's going to be like, they didn't like it as much as me. You know, like, when we all have to, like, inevitably go to Mars, Will's going to, like, you know, bully us out of a position because we poo-pooed it too much?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I would have that power, but if I did, I might try.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I hate to do it because this is a horrible one, but we got to go back to the death by gender reveal corner. And this one is a bad one, and I pray the last of its kind. So let this serve as a PSA. If you're going to a gender reveal or planning one, and you see anything other than a fucking cake or like a balloon, if you see anything explosive, just stop the event or leave, because chances are you're about to see a death at this point. And now, a dad-to-be from Catskills, New York, is dead and will not see the birth of his child. And honestly, I'm not even sure he knew the sex of the child before his death. So this is the guy, Christopher Peckney, 28 years old, and his brother, Michael, were working on a device that was sure to blow the gender reveal party goers away. Here's the device he was working on.
Yeah, basically. I mean, so he blew himself up.
He blew himself up. Yeah.
Okay.
It happened about noon, so I think right before, he was putting like the final touches on it or something before the party on Sunday, and he died, and his brother had to be taken to the hospital with injuries. Yeah.
What are these guys thinking? What are they
I
doing?
don't know.
Not big news guys.
They don't check the news in the past 2 years?
No, this month. They don't check the news this month. The guy in Michigan
Right.
died earlier this month from a fucking cannon.
Right.
Shrapnel.
Yeah,
What was this? Just a bomb?
This was like just an explosive device. Who the they haven't released many details. It's
But
probably
obviously,
Sounds like a bomb.
The dad was setting it off, and then
it was a
he
big
blew
enough to
himself up.
kill him in his fucking garage or wherever he's working on it that it exploded.
I didn't want to say this, but it's a shame you never see terrorists dying from this, and they do it.
Oh, I bet you terrorists accidentally
do.
blow themselves up all the time.
They
on,
do.
on accident.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they
just
do.
doesn't get reported. Like this gets reported, but the
We
terrorist
really got to
guys,
get our STEM
you don't-
programs up.
Well,
up to
but
speed
because
here.
it happens in other places, probably it's not happening
Yeah.
over here. They're testing it out, somewhere else.
Do you guys think that these gender reveal deaths are like kind of like how like kidnappings someone will get kidnapped and then all of a sudden a bunch of kidnappings are in the news? Do you think more of these are happening that aren't being reported on and the news catches on to them, or are they giving us all of them?
No, everybody jumps on these ones, on these
Yeah.
gender reveals, because it's such a problem. It's
What
like
are you
a real
gonna-
scourge.
What are
of
you going to
America
tell the
right
kid
now.
about your father?
I know. It's fucking
Oh,
awful.
it's horrible.
He loved social media.
Yeah, he wanted to go viral.
Yeah.
I hope that he left the kid his in his will that he definitely didn't have because he's not a planner.
His at?
Like
Yeah, his handle.
His Facebook handle or Twitter. Yeah. Oh, that's just terrible. I mean,
Yeah, it's just so sad. I mean, this is the first one where I think a dad to be has killed himself before the
Yeah,
birth of the child.
it's a differentiator when you see that headline.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like I hadn't seen that before. That's sad.
Yeah. But hey, guys, you know what's better than never mind. Just I can't do it. It's too sad.
It's not that sad. He's an idiot. Come on. I mean, just here's the thing. It would be sad if he didn't build an
There
explosive.
he is, Pat. Look at his face, Pat.
Look at him, Pat.
Come
Look at
on.
him.
He doesn't get to
Wes,
see the kid.
Wes, come on.
He doesn't even know
Pull
the gender
thing down.
reveal. Yeah.
Wes.
Pat
Like,
needs to see
would it be
before he calls him
sad-
an idiot?
Would it be sad if I died juggling chainsaws and you're like, oh,
So-
sad. Pat tried to juggle. Pat had never juggled a chainsaw a day in his life.
I mean,
but
for
he-
sure, this dude
Listen.
is.
Does that compensate for the 27 and a half, 28 years before he made that mistake?
It's horrible. It's horrible for his
I
obviously
guess
the
it's
family,
sad.
the
I
whole
guess
family.
that
It's
it's
super
sad.
What do
It's
you
very
mean?
sad.
Super
Yes.
sad. But the guy, both can be true. The guy could have one of the more moronic deaths of all time, and
Is it-
be also super sad.
Yes,
Right.
still the family.
It's
I was
both
gonna
true.
say, would it be
It's both
sad
true.
if Evil Knievel died doing a trick? But like
Okay, yeah, I see.
everyone showed up to
I see
enjoy
the
it. This
point
is
there.
different. No one asked this guy to do this.
Right, he's putting it on himself. It's like its own show, which makes it even like stupider, right? I mean, that's
And more sad.
yeah.
No, it's
and
super sad. He built an explosive device
Well,
that didn't need
it's
to get
both.
built, and he blew himself up. Super sad.
Yeah, well, now his kid won't have a father, and his wife won't have a husband, and his mom won't have a son.
Pat, there's shades of gray. And
Guys,
not,
this
not
was
everything
fucking-
is black and white.
No, sad is when something happens unintentionally. A car accident.
You don't.
is sad.
This is unintentional.
You can't define what sad is in a death.
It's not sad. This is. I'm sorry. This is
I mean,
not.
it's
sad.
absolutely sad. It's a multitude of things. It's funny in a way, but it's definitely sad.
One of them is definitely sad.
Yeah.
This was gonna happen. Okay.
All right.
Well, who knows? He
Maybe
could've been-
could have been baby number 2.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the ad. Hey, fellas, we are in the thick of winter, and a storm's a brewing. It looks like 1 to 3 inches are in the forecast when you trim that hibernation bush that's taking place in your pants. Luckily, our partners at Manscaped specialize in products to make sure you're walking around town with beautiful snowballs. That's right. That's the copy. Manscaped is here to provide you the best tools for your grooming experience, offering precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Hey, when was the last time you guys shaved your balls?
Well, before
recently.
Manscaped, it was years, but recently.
Yeah. I did the
I
ad
got mine
yesterday,
ready.
buddy. You think I didn't
Yeah.
practice
Pat?
beforehand?
Yeah.
Well, I got that delivery coming up, so I took care of mine.
Nice.
Yeah, we're all clean. That's good.
Yeah.
And it is just fantastic, and it's very courteous to whoever you are is dealing with those things down there. Besides you, because of their ceramic blade and advanced skin-safe technology, your snags on your snowballs will be reduced. The trimmer is also waterproof, so you can trim it in the shower or jacuzzi if you're a savage. Manscaped's Performance Package is the best buy of 2021. The Performance Package comes with the new and improved Lawnmower 3.0 Weed Whacker, ear and nose hair trimmer, which is amazing, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag, which is a high quality travel bag. You can put all kinds of stuff. It's nice and big, just little duty bag or whatever the fuck you call it. Have you ever noticed how nasty nose and ear hair is? It's fact. 79% of partners polled admit that long nose hair is a major turnoff. And I got to tell you,
it took me like 2 minutes to get all my nose hairs out, but it was like, I didn't know, absolutely no cuts. It was beautiful. Like that thing was the best. I used to use the scissors and maybe my fingers.
I can finally not split one with my wife. It's nice. We each have our own now.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. My girlfriend's always trying to wax my nostrils. And now that I have this, I'm like, don't need it. Sorry.
No need.
See, that's sad.
Huh?
That's sad.
That's sad.
Okay. Not during the ad.
This bundle also comes with the Crop Preserver, Ball Deodorant, and Crop Reviver Ball Toner, which Mark was talking about yesterday. It saved him during this time of no water in Texas.
That was also sad. No water.
Anti-chafing ball deodorant that makes your balls smell nice and make you feel like your testes are walking in a winter wonderland. The Crop Reviver spray-on toner for your balls, soothing aloe, hazel extracts. It makes your balls just say thank you. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code HARDFACTOR at manscaped.com. They also have a ton of other amazing hygiene products on their website, from disposable mats for your pubes to foot deodorant. 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code HARDFACTOR. 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. I'm going to get it one time. Manscaped.com and use code HARDFACTOR. Thanks, Manscaped, for making our winter wieners look so good. Okay. I mean, you gain inches when you shave too. That's a fact.
That's true.
Love gaining inches. Are you guys big Google Maps guys, or do you use Waze or something else?
Google Maps for sure.
Yeah.
I think I use Google Maps.
I like both. Sometimes I like Google Maps and Waze. Sometimes I have them both on at the same time to go to the same address, just in case I get lost, because I get lost a lot. But then sometimes it causes problems if there's like conflicting directions and like there's just like yelling at me. But I like them both. But anyways. Get it? Anyways, I guess I don't notice, but Google Maps is a great source of reviews for a location.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you guys know that?
Yes.
Of course you did. Hands down, West, the review king. It's on the 5-star system.
I'm a guide, I believe.
Oh,
I posted a lot. Yeah,
but do you leave
you
like
get a shirt?
reviews? Do you leave
no,
like?
Didn't get a shirt.
Give you a hat?
I get like points. They send me they're like, your picture has done this much free advertising for this business.
Okay. Do you
Gotta
review
follow
the
you.
businesses? Because like you can not only like help people get there, but you can like say this business.
Yeah,
is
there was
3-star.
there was one bar in Atlanta that I used to go to when I would fly in there to work, and it was like Google sends me an alert like every month, like this picture like significantly increased the business to this one place.
Nice.
Because I took like a beautiful picture of their beer garden. It was
nice. Well, there's one place you can review that you might not think you could until someone brought it to the media's attention. And that would be the Yodok concentration camp in North Korea. Once described as a detainee is worse than Auschwitz, which has about 447 reviews. Here it is.
They have real reviews.
Yeah, Google Maps, 3.7 out of 5. It's open 24 hours a day, it says.
Who's 5-star in that?
The camp, which is about 110, the camp, which is about 110 kilometers northeast of Pyongyang, was used to segregate those seen as enemies of the state and punish them for political misdemeanors and put them to hard labor. And it was reportedly shut down in 2014, but Google Maps didn't get the memo. Let's read some of these reviews. You guys into that?
Is this sad, Pat? Concentration camps? Sad?
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
He's going to love this.
Against their will.
He's going to love this. Let's read some reviews. Paul Conley says he's left 4 reviews total. Says 5 stars 3 weeks ago. Food was amazing. Atmosphere was great. Staff was consistently going above our needs. Would highly recommend. Also, they let you get experience farming firsthand. Amazing time. 13 likes. Here's Uchi Amadi says 5 reviews, 5 stars 3 months ago. It was a very fun camp. I would go again if I could. They have a bunch of fun activities such as Minecraft, but it's in real life. Great gymnastic courses, and how small of a corridor can you fit in? As long as you're in the lucky 1.5% of people that survive, you'll have a great time.
Wait, so these are people just trolling?
Will's getting it. Getting it.
I mean, like I get it, but like, why? Like, where's the 1 stars? Or are these?
We're gonna get to that. Will.
Okay.
This is the last 5-star review. The Human Machine with 26 reviews 3 months ago said, "Rate 5-star exclamation point. Help! I'm being held at gunpoint. Please contact the CIA, FBI, NATO, and FDA. I need help. I had no choice but to rate it 5 stars. Please help me." So it sounds like some people are getting forced to leave the 5 stars. And you might ask, Will, where are the 1 stars? So let's see. Here's the first one I
carved into the trees of the camp.
Jake Wells, who has left 7 reviews.
These names, none of these names are Korean.
2 years ago, Jake Wells says, 1 star. People have died. I'm sure the ones who survive still wake up to the cringing sounds of bones breaking, people's screams, flesh burning, or people being formed into whatever creature Kim wanted. Flashbacks of the intense work, seeing people fall out beside them, having the last breath on their shoulder, if allowed, as they carry them back to the bed. The malnutrition and bacteria living in your body, eating away at your nervous system, causing schizophrenia on top of the PTS, waking up not knowing if that day could be the last day. Sorry, I can't joke about this. 1 star.
Well, I mean, come on. Why is that? What, Jake? Why even commenting in the first
Right.
place? You know
Jake,
that the comment section is only a place for
Jake's
jokes.
feeding into the jokes.
And
Yeah,
so
that makes up for it with your 1 star review, Jake. Let's bring the rating down.
Jake.
Yeah,
Jake's
an idiot.
obsessively reading the comments, and he's like, I don't have time to joke about this. This is serious, and he's just like.
Jake's an idiot, but he might not be at least he understood people were joking, unlike 1 star from Oof Spaghetti, who says, this is a prison, not a camp. Many people have been executed or killed by the guards. North Korea sucks, so he didn't even get that it was a fucking gag.
People made it as a joke, and then
He was trying to let you know, like, this is serious. Don't read the other reviews.
that explains the 3.77 rating. I get it now.
Get it now. And look, not everyone was having fun with the joke, but if you like offensive jokes like the Yodak 5-star reviews and you want to literally tell some with us live, you need to follow us on the Stereo app. Go to www.stereo.com/hardfactormark, www.stereo.com/hardfactorwest, www.stereo.com/hardfactorwill, and www.stereo.com.
You know you don't have to say those wwws.
No, you do.
HTTP.
Why do you have to say them?
Because it's asked us to in the copy. One of those is also pinned to our Hard Factor Twitter, and you can click on it there. If you go to one of those sites, it's because it sounds more legit. I'm going to have to cut some of this out. They literally tell us to do it. If you go to one of those sites, you can subscribe to us, which will really help us out. You will also be able to see any of our scheduled shows, which will be on Wednesdays and Fridays, and you're going to want to listen to those live shows and participate with us. You can call in live and leave us questions or comments and help us steer the show. It's really probably the best part about the stereo shows.
It's so fun. Hey, Mark, can you hit us with those websites again?
Well, I mean, yes, absolutely. So I love doing the stereo shows. If you like Hard Factor, you would really like the stereo show. So that's www.stereo.com/hardfactor. Mark, Wes, Will, and Pat Cassidy. And I will play you a sample at the end of the show of one of the recent stereos to show you what I'm talking about. If you go to those websites, you'll also help us out by subscribing. It makes us,
those are websites.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
then you can also get the app. Yeah, those are websites.
Websites.
Yeah.
World Wide Web. Those W's, that's what I've heard they stand for. All right, fellas. We're going to talk it. We're taking it to a highly requested story right now. It's another video, so I got to get to it. And you've probably seen it. It's a fight. Well, I know you've seen it. It's a fight in Oklahoma, Norman, Oklahoma. The location was Logie's on the corner, which I guess that's like the spot in Norman, Oklahoma, the corner. So it's Logie's is the bar. The people who are fighting, Spencer Jones, the award-winning place kicking holder, who's also a wide receiver, a senior for the Oklahoma Sooners, versus a guy named Braden Brown, his brother. So let's just I'm gonna stop talking, let the fight speak for itself here.
Hey, boys, hey, get out of here. What you got? Hey, put the phones away. Knock the fuck out. Get out of here. Get on. Oh, shit, buddy. Oh, shit, young blood. Oh, shit. Hey, he ain't fucking around, cuz. He got his nobody coming back, bro. Hey. That's just funny, bro. Hey, guillotine. Hey, rear naked choke. Tap out, motherfucker. Wrestling match. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit, bro. Y'all motherfuckers ain't playing around, bro.
All right. So it was just an utter beatdown. The football players, they were the ones at the beginning of the video being like, "Yo, shut the fuck up! Look at me, yo!" And then they just got crushed by the Brown brothers. The Brown brothers just
oh shit you heard was a sick new move. Either a punch or he called some of them out specifically. That guy who was filming that, I'm glad that we have documentarians in this society, people that really, take care. They keep track of what's going on right in front of them. But that guy has a future, I think, in maybe commentating.
Yeah, the next Joe Rogan. Yeah,
He is.
Guillotine, rear naked choke. Oh,
I mean,
shit.
those guys got their fucking asses kicked. This is why you need to be careful who you run your mouth to. Like those guys, first of all, looked like fucking wrestlers. They have the build of a wrestler. And then they had the cockiness of a wrestler. And then when they look at each other and they say, "Should we kick their ass?" Maybe pay attention to that before
Right.
you call them a bitch and push them.
The commentator
He
sounded
had his
like
hood
Daniel,
up,
Yeah,
curly hair.
yeah he
didn't
looked
have
like
his
Ben
hood up,
Askren, which is like he just looked like an actual like good MMA fighter. The commentator sounded like Daniel Cormier after drinking like 17 Hurricanes. So, here's
I would love to hear that guy getting a blowjob.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Going for the ball. There it is. There it is. She's guillotined.
Damn.
Rear naked choke.
She's spitting.
OU Daily Sports released an article saying that Spencer's just a superb kid and that he didn't ever deserve this. He almost lost his eye. Well, he got his orbital bone fractured. And then the brother of the kid that beat him up said, this is at Braden Brown on Twitter. He's replying to Old Row. He says, just to get rid of the misconceptions, I'm not the fellow in the beanie. I'm the fellow in the beanie. That was my brother, the one that kicked his ass. We are not wrestlers at any university. We've been wrestling since we were in diapers, and we're MMA cage fighting since we were 12. They gave us no options, unfortunately. We showed restraint. So he says that beating him that bad
He's given
was
out
restraint.
his name and like that they have training. He really should probably stop tweeting about it.
Yeah, he has not retained a lawyer.
No, that was a bad tweet.
Or a really bad lawyer. But
Well,
dude,
I'm pretty sure that the Oklahoma football player has, because he's talking about how badly his eye was hurt and he almost lost it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's going to sue.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, the guy they got pushed first from the video I saw.
Yeah, the
so-
Oklahoma player should not win the lawsuit. He should lose.
The Oklahoma players are fucking bitches, and they started the fight. But Braden needs to get off the.
They got to be cut, though, right? You got to cut him if you're the football coach at Oklahoma.
Yeah, bro.
This kid.
It's too
I'm cutting
embarrassing.
the fuck out of this kid.
cut those handsome fools with
Braden's
the
going to get
turtlenecks.
some time. Braden's going to get some time for the punches he threw at the end, where he was just pummeling the guy's face. When he
Braden
was
did
helpless.
He kicked the crap out of Pat. You
Yeah.
mentioned the guy in the turtleneck who looks like he's from Aspen, Colorado. Yeah,
Yeah.
Braden
just
wishes that video
destroyed
ended
that guy.
2 seconds earlier.
Yeah, Braden's going to get big
Oh,
charges for that
shit.
last part.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't playing around.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right.
Hey guys, have you ever gotten one of those subscription meal kits? Actually, if you haven't, you didn't like it, please bite your tongue because they spend muchos dollars advertising on podcasts, and we don't wants to burn any bridges because the daddies need the dollars. So let's just pretend you haven't.
I would try any of them, honestly. I've tried a few. I won't name them, but I'm willing to name them. You know
I'll lose 50 pounds and do a before and after if they sponsor us.
Yeah, I had a great experience with all of them. I've tried like one. I'm not going to say which one. I liked it. But I had been hearing about this one, Hello Fresh. That's the one that Mindy Kaling is the spokesperson for.
Now, is this one where you cook this thing? Does it come prepared to eat, or do you have to cook it once it arrives?
No, you got to cook it once it arrives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come
It's
in
not
little
like
packages with directions, everything.
exactly.
Right.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's like a fun date night thing.
Does it come with drinks?
Doesn't come with drink, Mark, and we're going to get into that. So,
Good idea, though.
according to HelloFresh's website, they boast easy-to-follow recipes with clear nutritional info, convenient meal kits that fit perfectly in the fridge, and high-quality ingredients that are sourced straight from the farm. And most of the time, the ingredients from the farm are a good thing, but there's some ingredients from the farm that you don't want in your meal kit, like a bottle of the farmer's piss, for example.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh shit. Oh shit. He gave him the piss.
they ain't
And
playing
that's
around.
That's exactly what one UK customer of HelloFresh got. Got a bottle of pee, leading him to tweet, quote, "Hey, at HelloFresh UK, I'll keep it simple. Why have I received someone's bottle of piss as part of my order? Look forward to your response on this one."
Damn. What do you got to give that guy like a lifetime supply, right? Like
Well, you got to do something. I don't know, man. It's pretty fucking terrible. I guess the
Prove he's not lying first.
Well, so he did upload a photo. Here's the photo. Let me know what you guys
I can
think.
get you a photo of a piss bottle real quick.
He could have made that for sure. He could have made that himself.
That farmer stays slightly hydrated. It's like,
Who
It's
sends
apple
a
juice
pee?
color.
Yeah.
Who fills up a Coke bottle though with their pee? and
Right,
then
especially a
ships it
farmer.
somewhere?
I don't know if it's a farmer or not, guys. What was part of
you
the?
said it's all farmed.
Oh my god!
I have it in my head as it's a farmer.
It's gotta
pee.
be
I don't
farmer.
fucking know.
That's the business model, right?
Or the
farmer,
delivery
he
person
ships it himself.
The
He puts
delivery
it in a
person
box.
takes no breaks and just pees in the car. Then
Right.
Farmer
That's what people
cuts
think it
down
is.
your pee
Yeah.
off the tree, and then he puts.
It's
it in
either the
box.
farmer or the delivery person.
Forget the farmer shit. Okay.
Or,
All right.
or the guys who got it. And he's just trying to get free stuff.
Right.
Well, it could be, Wes. Yeah, the big problem is HelloFresh doesn't supply drinks with their meal kits, let alone Coca-Cola. And yeah, you might be thinking, how do you know it's piss? Well,
No, it was piss.
Because he tried it.
Yeah. Anyway, no, we'll get into that too. Yeah, I'm guessing this probably wasn't in the handbook for the HelloFresh social media team.
I thought it was Coke apple juice. It was part of the HelloFresh.
Right. Yeah. Sick. Coke. New flavor of Coke. Yeah. The
Coke
social media.
caramel.
Oh man, HelloFresh is awesome.
Cream soda from Coke.
This is an exclusive flavor. Yeah, the HelloFresh social media team responded saying, "We truly lack the words to describe how sorry we are because of this. How about sorry for the piss? You could have said that. I guess you kind of, yeah.
I
Anyway.
mean, what else can they say?
Well,
just-
McManus, the guy's name is McManus, I think it's Oscar McManus. He tweeted that he believed it was a delivery error, adding that, quote, the box wasn't sealed properly and the bottle was just sort of nesting on top.
Somebody
of
doesn't
it.
like McManus.
When you've got thousands of delivery drivers not making a ton of money, you get a few bad apples.
Yeah, somebody doesn't like McManus's front door rubs somebody the wrong way.
Yeah.
And McManus got the pee bottle.
Yeah, it's Oliver McManus. And HelloFresh said in a
He
statement.
sounds rich.
Well, you'd think. I don't know, maybe now. But HelloFresh said in a further statement saying, we're truly horrified and sorry that the customer received the offending item. Given the wholly unacceptable nature, we are urgently investigating, along with our delivery company, how an open box with this bottle and it was delivered. We've apologized directly to Oliver McManus and offered an appropriate goodwill gesture. We're working hard to do everything we can to ensure this cannot happen again. So what I wanted to, guys, do was take it to the internet to show you this whole thread, but I fucking can't because I think they paid off McManus.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So here's what I did find.
How do you mean?
At Oliver G. McManus, who's, by the way, is a boxing writer and a UFC writer, he says,
And he doesn't tip, by the way, which is a well-known thing amongst the HelloFresh community.
Yeah,
no
there's
fucking
something
way.
going on with McManus's delivery situation.
There's something going on with McManus in general. So he tweeted this yesterday, right? I'm deleting yesterday, and he's referring to like Monday's tweets. I'm deleting yesterday's tweets because I've woke up to phone calls from journalists wanting a story, and worse, journalists printing stuff and quoting me without my permission. The issue's been resolved kindly. Oh, fuck off, unless you want to stick around for the boxing. By the way, he's been on Twitter for like ever. He has 2,300 followers.
I was going to suggest we get him on the show, but I guess that's a no.
Well, no, okay. This same
fuck
fucking
this
thing
guy.
happened to me when my laptop got smashed, and it was awesome. And this guy's being a total dickbag, I think, because he got fucking paid off by the companies. What's going on?
He's the guy that fucking posted the piss bottle, and then he doesn't want any
Or
attention.
Wes is right.
Give me a break.
Or Wes is right. The H is
I
too
think it could be a fake deal.
fake piss bottle.
It's not like yours because your laptop actually got broken. This guy just
Right.
took a picture of a piss bottle and said it was HelloFresh.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to talk to a radio station in Australia. It was awesome.
That's great.
He's got to feed those boxers.
Yeah, at Sweat Press responded, it's because you took a sip/swig by accident, isn't it? Then you went for another nip just to be sure. That's why you're no longer pushing for disciplinary action. It's possible.
It's like the help. She
Right.
ate the shit pie.
And McManus responds back, no, it's because I'm not a dick and don't believe someone should lose their income in the middle of the pandemic for what I assume was just an unfortunate accident. Well, you kind of started the whole
AKA,
thing.
I wanted a free year of HelloFresh, so I posted the picture.
Exactly. And
And now that he's deleted everything, he can't even deny that. So
Sweat Press came back and said, jokes make the world better, Oliver.
Yeah, lighten up, you lying piece of shit.
And then, Chris Back says, hope you did get some compensation for from the company. And he said, I did. Imagine most people would say it's fairly small, but I didn't expect so many people to care. I just threw it in the bin and tried to crack on with my day. So this guy, I just don't.
Isn't he the piece of shit that posted about it to
he
begin with?
posted
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
He also filled the bottle with pee. So yeah.
I want to get a close up of his picture.
Fuck
He
this guy.
He looks like a liar.
He looks like a dweeb. He looks like a slime ball. Like yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he
also
does.
ruining all the fucking fun. So Official Walks came back and said, "Stop taking the piss." And then Lee Eaton said, "Absolute piss take, Oliver," which I love.
Nice.
Fuck Oliver.
Good. He's getting what he deserves then.
Yeah, either a
fly through
small
these last 2 us.
compensation or
Don't worry, we can chop out about 2.5 minutes of Will's moon landing and the fight.
That is a 1 minute clip.
Well, there, we'll get through it quick. Got a double animal corner for you. First from the UK, where Kevin the Peacock, here he is. That's Kevin the Peacock. He was the symbol for hope, who first mysteriously appeared at the beginning of the COVID lockdowns. He has been brutally murdered by a yob fox, or a couple of yob foxes, over the weekend. Kevin Savage
They
remains.
weren't Yob foxes. You bringing back Yob?
Yeah, I'm bringing back
All
yob.
right, fine.
Yeah, they fucking killed this fucking
You're,
peacock.
you're saying that these foxes are gypsies?
Gypsy
Yeah,
foxes.
they're uncultured.
They're just foxes.
Kevin Savage remains were found by the janitor at the Yardley Primary School in Chingford, London, where Kevin had chosen as his safe and permanent home for the past year. The janitor, who had developed a strong bond with Kevin and fed him seeds and fruit, is absolutely devastated at the discovery and has vowed to hunt down the culprits and wear their skins for warmth. Each day, the children at the school would search for Kevin, who would then delight them with his bright colors, full of hope, a symbol that one day they would be allowed to run free again. But that dream is no more.
No, the foxes killed that. Ate it up.
Yep.
I know we got to move fast, but Mark gave me the idea for the best joke I think I've ever laid down. And 2 4th of Julys ago, me and Mark and his wife and Kate, we all stayed at a Airbnb, and there was a peacock very similar to this one named Petey, and they encouraged you in the Airbnb rules to sign the guest book, and Mark encouraged me to write Petey was delicious.
It was their family like peacock. It was like our gift to you is you can hang out with our peacock.
Oh, thank
So-
you. That loud,
That's great.
annoying,
Like, you can
obnoxious,
take one of the
giant-
peacock
Yeah.
feathers and take it home.
so
What's
loud.
I'm all for the foxes in this story. I'm happy that they got their dinner.
Well, the kids are hurting. Will now their
Oh, come
beloved peacock is
on. Buy 'em
dead.
another peacock. And let
I
them-
That's
bet,
sad.
I bet
Let the
peacock
foxes eat
is
again.
delicious.
Yeah,
I
it's
bet
a
it's
big bird.
delicious.
Oh, you know
Imagine those
what a
moments of
peacock is?
terror.
You know what a peacock is? It's a giant pheasant. You ever had pheasant?
Oh.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. Good. All right, and the next one.
Lucky
you know what? Let's just skip the Mark. Let's go to yours because this one's
All
just
right.
kind of bullshit. A crocodile got
crocodile,
a shoe removed from his stomach.
But
Big
it was a
wolf.
crocodile in Florida, confirming
Yeah.
there are crocs in Florida.
Well, then let's
It was
take
at a zoo. Will.
Let's take it
Oh,
to
it was at a
Friday.
zoo.
We'll take it to Friday then.
That's bullshit.
All right, guys. This one's good. Let's do this one. We have been doing this show daily for almost 3 years now. We've covered probably 10,000 stories during the age of COVID and Donald Trump, and we've done What the Fuck Wednesday and Florida Man Friday. So believe me when I say there are very few stories at this point that can shock me. I'm talking about, holy shit, this has to be fake. Holy shit, it's not. I'm shocked. Well, consider me shocked, as it's being reported that 28-year-old Nathan Danzuka, can you help me get a picture up of him? Where is he?
Oh,
in there?
yeah. I see his picture.
Yeah,
Hold
can
on.
you help me get Nathan Danzuka up?
Here he is.
That's him. Nathan Danzuka of Oregon. He was arrested on a hit-and-run DUI and transported to a local hospital where his blood was drawn, revealing that he had a .778 blood alcohol content, setting what is believed to be a U.S. record for a DUI.
Wow.
Yeah, a human record.
Look at that.
.778.
That's no
So that's
way.
almost
He's
a
dead.
full percent. He's almost 1% alcohol.
You said I'd never
that's
do
not how it
anything,
works.
Dad.
Oh, how? Oh, that's
I
not
figured
how
it
works?
out. This is it's the blood alcohol content is the ratio of 1 gram of alcohol to 100 milliliters of blood, which is why it's not a percentage, and why he somehow
anemic?
did it. Yeah. I did a little digging on the highest BACs ever, because I was taught in my alcohol class I was forced to take after getting arrested in college for being underage and hammered that a 0.4 or over was basically comatose, right? And it turns out that a 0.35 is the level used in surgical anesthesia to knock your ass out for invasive surgeries. So this guy, Danzuka, was more than double surgery level. Let's see what the University of Stanford says on their chart of BAC, which is, by the way, like I said, grams of alcohol per 100 milliliters of blood. So they have a chart here, and they say that at
He's
0.4, or at like 0.35, 0.3, you're in a coma. At 0.4 or over, there's a good chance of death.
Yeah, and 0.5, you're definitely dead.
Well, they don't have a 0.5 at Stanford, which led me to do a little more digging because I was like, well, why is it
But
stopped
they do
at
at Ohio
0.4?
State.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So I was like, well, they're a bunch of nerds at fucking Stanford that don't know how to party. So I hit up Wikipedia's blood alcohol page to see if they went a little higher. And lo and behold, they do. They made it up to 0.5. So they did say like at 0.4 to 0.5, there's a possibility of death and a good chance of a coma. But then they went to the 0.5 and higher, which was their highest range, where there's only one symptom or one outcome, and it's death. High possibility of death if you're a 0.5 or over. So this guy was a 0.778, which is 0.27 over a 0.25. Nathan Danzuka was.
This
What?
has to be.
impressive.
It's a bad reading. There's no way he was.
It was his
0.77.
blood drawn. It wasn't a
I know,
breathalyzer.
well, they fucked it up somehow because he's dead.
Well,
You think they like
no
spilled a
S.
shot on the
Yeah,
blood
I mean-
on accident?
No S. We're going to get to some better stuff here. Cops tried to pull Danzuka over in his Ford Explorer as he probably was driving outside the lines a bit. But when they flicked on the lights, Danzuka made a run for it, but was stopped after what was described as a short chase. Probably the first large physical obstruction that was in the way of whatever way he was steering, which could have been any cardinal direction, was what stopped his car.
Right.
And he,
As in, he accidentally hit the brakes.
yeah, anything.
Like, he accidentally came to a stop.
It was the easiest capture of all time. When he got out of the car, they were shocked to see how drunk he was, and police said that he had several empty bottles of liquor in his car, and they were like, he has to go to the hospital. He's too drunk. So that's where they took the reading. This is the highest DUI recorded in the U.S., but two ladies took second and third. Another Oregon woman held the record with a .72 for 13 years.
Oregon wants to party.
Yeah, she got in 0.72 in 2007, but now this guy's beating her. And a South Dakota woman hit a .708 in 2009. That's U.S. DUIs.
Ravesborg mom.
Yeah. Would you like to hear some BACs higher than this?
Yeah.
Is it
Eric
possible?
Kelly, an undergraduate at Lock Haven, according to one article I read, got arrested for drunk in public and blew a .90, which is the drunkest a U.S. college student has ever been. Quite a record.
Where
And then
was that?
in Lock Haven, I don't know. It sounds like the Northeast. Who knows?
That had to be right after your shot, though.
Yes, because that was a breathalyzer. And then most of the top 5 ever came from one particular country. Can you guess it?
England,
Close.
Ireland.
Germany.
Poland. The highest BAC ever was a 1.480 by a Polish man who was in a severe car accident. As is the case with a lot of these way over point. As there's so much research on this, as is the case with a lot of these way over 0.40 things, people like got in horrible accidents, but they survived their injuries because they were so drunk that their body was like Jello. It was like loose. So he did, when he sobered up, die from the injuries because they were so severe. So he like broke his spine and everything, but he was fine, and then he like sobered up, and then his body died. Poland has multiple cases over 1.0.
Wow.
I don't know if they're using a more liberal breathalyzer.
That's
or
the
if it's
country
just,
where The Witcher is
just
from.
that sad over there.
I think
Yeah.
they drink a lot of vodka. If you
They
read
do.
those
It's
books,
cold.
The Witcher. Yeah.
It's cold and sad in Poland, and that's going to do it for Hard Factor. We fucking love the Hardo Hive. We love you guys, but tell us how we're doing. Leave us a 5-star review, which we will read verbatim on Friday shows every Friday now. Even if it's critical, give us the 5 stars so we read it. Leave us a voicemail at 512-270-1480. Keep downloading our free shows. That's super important. Set up your auto downloads. But most importantly, have a great fucking day.